great idea to assist in mobility, and the wheels got to be strong enough so when you sit on it, they don't just spread like a, say a luggage wheel. So I would have thought some sort of light metal wheel, like an aluminum wheel rather than a plastic wheel, might be better.
But should they be hollow? Because it would,
Yes.
So it doesn't add on to the overall weight.
And the other thing, you're talking about ideas. Let's put the question out. What is one of the main problems with elderly people on their own walking around is their surroundings. Now, the old-fashioned style of shooting stick may have had some sort of ability to be used as a weapon if you were being attacked by someone.
Yeah, if you think about wheels, I don't think the wheel will work everywhere, because I'm pretty sure like not everyone gonna be walking on the flat surface, or like they might be walking on grass or concrete floor. Which the wheel might not work on in that case.
So let's say about the four-wheel drive cars. Nearest to off-road they get is the Kroger parking lot. So the Kroger parking lots can be pretty rough.
Yeah, definitely.
So it needs to be something that'll be diversified wherever.
Maybe the material needs to be changed. Get a lighter material, and stronger than the material it is now, metal.
Okay.
They could use a carbon fiber. Yeah.
Excellent. And Tammy, you said they need to be able to lock.
Wheels need to be able to lock and possibly be either somewhat retractable or, well, if you're going to use it as a cane, you need to be able to plant it down firmly. But when you're moving it around, perhaps you need the wheels to take the weight off. As a mobility impaired person, which I'm not all the time, but some of the time, the weight is important, and I certainly, especially if it's going to have a seat, I certainly don't want to be just carrying it all the time. So it doesn't really need the wheels, but they need to be able to lock so that if I'm particularly weak or struggling that day, it doesn't roll out from under me before I can, set it up if I need to sit down or something.
Okay. Yeah, and that was the whole point, that if you're weak, that's why I wanted to have the seat. So let's talk about how the seat would function. I mean, this seat seems very, as you said, awkward to sit. It's not very sturdy. So let's talk about a way to create a seat that would be more sturdy along with our product, that if you are weak, you can sit. So any ideas on how to create that seat?
Well, one thing, of course, is positioning of the seat. It's all very well making a lightweight seat, these sort of like folding camping seats. If you get into one of those, if you're out, it's a heck of a job to get out again. You've almost got to come out on your knees and stand up. Okay. So the seat's got to be high enough for a start.
Okay. I was thinking 18 inches, so the cane would have to be a certain height, the seat would have to pop out at a certain height. So that's an excellent point. Anybody else?
But then the side's got to be strong enough so when you want to get up, you can push.
That's what you were saying.
Yes, that's what.
Okay.
They can push.
For once.
I'm off for the one that we're showing.
And the seat needs to be firm enough so that it doesn't collapse into a U when you sit down on it. Because,
strong enough.
boy, that gets to be really uncomfortable and difficult and hard to get out of, even with being able to push yourself up. If the seat is too soft and it just collapses and kind of.
So what material do you think it should be made out of, not to be soft? Because this one is a cloth.
This is excellent. It's an excellent material. It's been used for many years.
Okay. Anybody else got another concept for the seat material?
What kind of material did you mention?
Canvas. That you make the awnings with. Okay. Very, very strong fabric. It is lightweight.
It does tend to wrap around you. It can wrap around you when you sit down, which could be. It might not be rigid enough.
Of course, he said it wouldn't be canvas as such; it would be nylon. That strong, thick nylon they use in the seats of the folding chairs,
Okay, well, we're about to write down all the ideas and we're going to take a vote.